our energy on the defensive end and offensive end. We had a lot of breakdowns defensively, and in the second half that really didn't happen too often.
Keith, just talking about your mindset now, just to be aggressive out there. It got to a point where you were aggressive and just seemed to be having fun. Just talk about how you're adjusting to that role now.
I didn't even hear you. I hear him screaming in the background.
Just talking about the mentality of just being aggressive now, and you seem like you really seem to be settling into that role and having fun out there. Talk a little about that.
Coach put the ball in my hands, and my teammates respect what I do with the ball, and coaches do too. So whenever it's in my hands, I try to make something happen. And I try to make something happen for myself or for my teammates. But that comes with being aggressive. If I'm not aggressive and keeping the defense honest, I'm not going to be able to do those things. So I just try to do whatever I can to get a shot for myself and my teammates.
In the second half, did you make a concerted effort to be more aggressive on those ball screens? It looked like you were attacking more, or like refused that ball screen.
Yeah, definitely. Because at first I was trying to really wanted to get the feel of how they were playing it. Early. I mean, we watched some film and saw that they might trap them or they might feather the ball screen. So I really wanted to get the feel for how they was playing it. And when I did, I kind of made some things happen off of that.
Looked like you were hitting the gas pedal a little harder in the second half coming out. Looked like you made a decision to attack those things differently. Is that true? Is that what it was? That's what it looked like.
I just wanted to make more things happen. Just kind of like we were getting a little stagnant on offense, and me being the person with the ball in my hands, I just thought I wasn't making enough happen. So I just wanted to be a little more aggressive and try to force the issue a little bit. And it worked out well for myself and my teammates.
What were some of the things you were looking for in that ball screen action in the second half?
I was just trying to drag the big out a little more, and when that did, the guard on the opposite wing was wide open, or I would try to come off the ball screen and then go right back up the big who was stepping out behind, so I could get the shot for myself.
Keith, how good is this win feel? I mean, even though looking at it when Gary Harris went out and Travis went out, and to get a kind of a gritty game like this, just talk about how good that feels.
I mean, we're all happy that we won, but we didn't play as well as we thought we could have. So we still got to go back to the drawing board and fix certain things. But at the end of the day, it's a win, and you got to be happy about that, especially in this league.
In the second half, was it one of those cases where you figured I got to kind of take over here and pick things up?
I just wanted to make things happen, whether it be for myself or my teammates, and I just wanted to be a lot more aggressive coming off the ball screens and just making things happen on the break as well.
Any of that from Indiana the other day, not being able to play all that much? Or?
I was fresh, so I only played 19 minutes, so I was fresh. But the main thing was getting my team back on the winning streak, on the winning side of things, because one loss can turn into two. So that was the biggest thing.
How tough was that late?
You're always a driven player, but were you even more driven in this game after the Indiana game yourself personally?
I was just driven. I was driven for the simple fact that we lost. And I just wanted to get my team back, help get my team back on the winning side of things. This is a tough league, and we're trying to compete for a Big Ten championship. So winning is the main thing each and every night.
How tough was it late without Gary, without Travis? There wasn't much of a bench there.
It was tough. Some guys that weren't used to playing that late in the game had to step up and play extended minutes. So it was very tough, but I really didn't see anything different. I'm usually in the game around that time anyway. But
one thing I always wonder about when the free throw's late, the crowd gets so quiet here. Does that almost wish they weren't?
I really don't like that. I like when everybody's booing and the crowd's on top of you, man. They want you to miss. I'm almost like the atmosphere reversed a little bit. But I feel like when the crowd is quiet, everybody's looking at you. I don't like that feeling. I like when everybody's against me.
And there's times I feel like I can't even cough when you get. I don't want to be the reason.
Keith, what do you think about Denzel Valentine today? Did he show some maturity there and growing up a little bit?
Oh yeah, definitely. He stepped up. He stepped up tremendously. Man. He made some big time plays. Got some key defensive stops for us, and he played well tonight, and that's what we needed out of him. Being that Gary and Travis is out.